Hello, namaste, sat sri akal, and today we will be talking about the number one habit that instantly makes you sound more confident. You incorporate this, turant, like that, you will become more confident, and not just that, I will make you feel it right now as we talk about this. To tell you a little bit more about myself, who am I, and why should you take this guidance about confidence from me. So, hi, my name is Mohit Jagwani. I am an award-winning speaker, a hybrid calisthenics athlete, and a life coach. Correct? And my goal with this channel is to help you build an extraordinary life through helping you become the most powerful version of yourself. So if that sounds interesting to you, hit this subscribe button. What are you waiting for, right? Moving forward, this one habit is going to help you increase your energy, your confidence, your charisma, your positivity, your mindset. This one single habit. I learned this habit from Tony Robbins when I went to Germany to attend Unleash the Power Within, which is his 4-day flagship program designed to unleash the most powerful version of yourself. Right after I started incorporating this habit as well, what happened is that I started attracting better opportunities. So right after I came from that event and I incorporated this habit, I went to Amity Global Business School to give a session on these exact lines. Yeah. Thank you so much. I'm now building my own company and it's growing faster than ever. I was able to handle a lot of the parts of my business that I initially was not able to just because of this one habit. And this habit is, right now, it's gonna sound very simple, stupid, and silly, but I promise you it works. And this habit is nothing but keeping your chest high or up. Very simple. I know right now. No, don't wait. Listen to me. Okay. I know you're like, what? So simple? Yes, it is that simple. There is a reason and science behind it too that I'm going to explain right now. But before we do that, let me just show you an activity, and then let's just do that activity. Come on, yeah, you come on stage. Okay, we'll do an experiment. Right now, in this state, keep everything exactly the same. How are you feeling right now? Okay. Confident. Wonderful. Now give your small introduction.
Okay, so good morning, good afternoon, evening, everyone. I am Harsh Vyas. I am from Rajasthan, Jaisalmer.
Give him a round, guys. Now I want you to make one difference. This is your sternum. Okay, यहाँ पे रखो. 2 millimeters ऊपर. 2 millimeters ऊपर. एकदम ऊपर नहीं है. 2 millimeters. Now let me ask you, how are you feeling right now? Leave it. How do you feel right now?
Much more confident.
Much more confident. Now give your introduction once again.
Good evening, everyone. I am Harsh Vyas. I am from Jaisalmer, Rajasthan. Jaisalmer is a very historical place.
Give him a round, guys. What was the difference? You don't tell. You tell. What did you guys, by the way, did you see any difference?
Yes.
What was the difference? Energy and confidence, tone. Did I ask you to change? Did I ask him to change his tone? Did I ask you?
No.
2 millimeters. These are the 2 millimeters I'm talking about. Give him a round once again. Settle down. Right? So just stand up wherever you are. Stand up and don't keep your chest high right now. Keep it normal. Okay? And just give a small introduction. It doesn't even need to be in front of a camera. It's because you just need to feel it, right? So just give a small introduction about yourself. Okay? Now put your chest just not too high. No, that's crazy, that's stupid. Just this much. Okay? And now give your introduction once again. Okay, pause this video if you need to. And did you observe a difference? If you did this correctly, as soon as you do this, you will feel that energy surging through you. You will feel more confident, you will feel more energetic. That is the power of physiology, right? So what is physiology? I'll be talking about that. But the way Tony explained this story to me, explained this phenomenon to me, was through a story. एक कहानी मुझे बताई गई थी, right? So what happened is that now Tony was learning golf and he was with his instructor. Now Tony is this big massive dude, so when they were on just the mini golf arena, they were just supposed to hit it as far as possible, and Tony was hitting it significantly further Then his instructor, वो अपने instructor से बहुत ज़्यादा दूर मार रहा था because he is so bulky, so fit, so strong. Then he starts mocking his instructor कि यार bro, what you're teaching me golf yet I'm hitting harder, I'm hitting the ball harder and further than you. Then his instructor is like, okay यार अभी I need to put Tony in his place. He's getting very ahead of himself. Okay, so now he takes him to the real course. Now Tony is hitting the golf ball and now it is off by sometimes 50 feet. 100 feet, 150 feet or even 200 feet. So Tony is now frustrated कि भाई क्या हो रहा है? Why is this ball so, इधर उधर? And he talks to his trainer. So his trainer says to him, Tony, you're not 50, 100, 150 or 200 feet apart. You are just 2 millimeters apart. 2 millimeters, right? So it's not, boom, no, it's just this much. Just this much, right? So imagine you're holding a golf ball, golf club. It's just this much change will result to a change in 50, 100, 150 or 200 feet. That's crazy. And by the way, this story is not about golf. This story is about your life. If your goal is in this direction, right, and your energy is not channelized, it's haywired, right? Just this change can completely alter the direction of your life, and this energy, right? This, because energy is everything, guys. Energy is literally everything. Energy you bring to a conversation will determine the direction of that conversation. Energy you bring to your job will determine the direction and the intensity of your job. The energy you bring to your life will determine the entire quality of your life. So energy is literally everything. Okay, and this is where energy elevates. Okay, now what this does is that it determines your and it alters your state, your mental and emotional state. And there are three things that determine your mental and emotional state. Number one, as I mentioned before, is physiology. What is physiology? Physiology is body language plus biochemistry. This change is a simple change in your body language. But for example, if you're upset or if you have a habit or a pattern of being upset on a very regular basis, observe your body language. It's generally going to be low, your chest is going to be shrunken, your shoulders are going to be drooping, your head is going to be low. This is your body language most of the time. And if you're a confident person, if you're someone that's in a confident state on a very regular basis, तो आपका your body language is going to be significantly more upright, more regularly, and you will be more confident in that manner. Okay, that is how you maintain your confidence. So that's number one, physiology. Okay, so that was body language part. And biochemistry means what are the neurochemicals that are going on inside of your mind and body that determine what you feel. So whatever you are feeling is also a chemical reaction, right? That chemical reaction can be influenced by your body language as well as what you consume. That is why if you actually consume good, healthy, tasty food that balances your hormones and enzymes and all of that, you are going to feel healthier. Okay, it's actually really powerful. So this is another habit that you can incorporate as well, eating good food or energizing foods. Okay, second, after physiology, is focus or meaning. Whatever you are doing, what is the meaning you are putting behind it? For example, now if you're talking about confidence, now let's say if you're having a conversation and if you think to yourself that, oh man, I need to impress this person, right? मुझे इसे impress करना है. Then the meaning you are putting is that of being a pleaser. Because if you feel the need to impress someone, you're being a pleaser. But if you already have this meaning that, okay, you know what, I am good enough, I am amazing, I already am amazing, I don't need to please anyone, and I am not going in the conversation to please them. I am just checking whether or not we can even be friends, and to do that, I'm just going to be my best self. Okay, now when you have this mindset, you are not going with the intention कि यार मैं इस person को impress करना चाहता हूँ या मैं इससे कुछ चाहता हूँ, right? For example, now when you're talking to let's say girl, right, you will not think, oh man, I want this girl's number. No, you're just checking, okay, are we even a good match? Let's talk and find out first. Okay, or if you're talking to a guy, the same thing, right? So that's focus. What is the meaning you are putting behind it? Third is language, right? What is the language you use? For example, if the language you use is negative, that, oh man, what if I mess up? What if things go wrong? This is negative self-talk. If that is happening, you already lost half the battle. आप हार चुके हो ऑलरेडी. तो अगर आप ये चीज को कंट्रोल कर लेते हो कि यार ठीक है, नेगेटिव चीजें नहीं बोली, पॉजिटिव ही खुद को बोलना है. दैट मैन, ओके, यू नो व्हाट, वर्स्ट केस सिनेरियो, वी डोंट जेल अप. मैं इस पर्सन के साथ बात नहीं कर पाऊंगा. वर्स्ट केस सिनेरियो, right? What happens after that? You go to the next one. So even in the worst case scenario, you are going to be fine. If that is the self-talk that you have, guess what? You are going to be significantly better in terms of having a positive or powerful mental or emotional state, right? So these are the three things that determine your state, right? Physiology, which is body language plus biochemistry, focus or the meaning that you are putting behind it, whether it's positive or negative, and the language that you are using, self-talk as well as the language you use. Is it positive, negative? Is it empowering or disempowering? Okay. Now moving forward, what are some bonus habits that you can incorporate? Habit number 2 is, I already mentioned it, by the way, never feeling the need to impress the other person. Never, right? If you always are in that mode that, okay, you know what, I need to impress this other person, as I've mentioned before, you will want to please them and you will put yourself under them and you will put them on a pedestal. Don't do that. Don't pedestalize anyone. Assume that, okay, they are a person, they've had their own experience. I am a human being, I have had my own experience as well, right? And they are not better than me. We are just different people, and I am better than them in some ways and they are better than me in other ways. Okay, and we're just having a conversation. We're just, see if we match each other's vibe, if our value system is similar. क्या हमारा values, क्या हमारी values और जो चीजें हमें पसंद है, क्या वो similar है, अलग है. That's it. So never feel the need to impress anyone. That's habit number 2. And habit number 3 is, I've already mentioned it before, don't have negative self-talk. Negative self-talk, so these are called ants, right? Automatic negative thoughts. If you are having these negative thoughts, understand this, you are not the only one that has it. Everybody has these negative self-talks, okay? And your job is to crush these ants by replacing them with positive self-talk, with confident and energizing self-talk. Okay, so ये ants जब भी आते हैं, whenever you observe yourself कि यार negative बात करो, उसको पकड़ो and crush it. Stop yourself from, okay, just, snap your fingers, physiologically change your body language and say, okay, you know what, whatever I thought, that was BS, right? Not good. That was just my belief system working upon myself and just creating some scenarios. It's not the actual thing. I am actually really powerful and I'm capable of creating amazing situations and outcomes. Okay, so that's you crushing that negative self-talk pattern, right? And finally, habit number 4 is taking pauses, right? Don't feel the need to rush in the conversation. Don't feel the need that, okay, you know what, I need to constantly speak and I need to constantly yap my mouth to keep the, no. If you are constantly yapping, you know what you're doing? The other person will now start to mute you out. If you are speaking in a just, yapping mode with no pauses at all. But when you incorporate pauses, the conversation now has more depth. It is now more powerful and you are holding that space. Okay, so don't be afraid to take pauses. These small things make a very big difference in your life. Correct? So just to give you an overview, guys, this one habit, if you incorporate just this one thing, it will increase your energy, your confidence, your drive. You'll think better, be happier, positivity, everything. Okay, and this one habit is keeping your chest high, just 2 millimeters, not too high, just 2 millimeters, right? And 3, because why? It determines your state. What are these 3 things that determine your state? Number 1 is physiology, right? Your body language, which is what we are primarily targeting. This is the most important thing that determines your confidence and your mental and emotional state. Okay. Number 2 is, right, as I've mentioned before, not feeling the need to impress the other person. That is habit number 2. Don't feel the need to impress anyone ever. And finally, habit number 3 is having positive self-talk. Decrease and eliminate the negative self-talk and have that positive self-talk. Yeah, okay, that's the third habit. Habit number 4, have the ability to hold a pause. You incorporate these things, right? Your confidence will go to the next level. Once again, guys, my name is Mohit Jagwani. I'm an entrepreneur, award-winning speaker, and I'm a hybrid calisthenics athlete. And my goal with this channel is to help you build an extraordinary life by helping you be the most powerful version of yourself. If that sounds interesting, do not forget to hit the subscribe button. And by the way, guys, I regularly have public speaking seminars that help people improve their mindset, their confidence, the way they communicate, the way they present themselves. So if you ever want to attend an online webinar or an offline seminar, the link to join my updates group is going to be mentioned in the description. Check that out. And one final note, a final closing message for you. If you have a dream that you want to achieve, step 1 is see it. See it with as much clarity as possible. Speak it with the right people that you believe are essential, are going to help you build your dreams. And finally, step number 3 is build it bit by bit, layer by layer. Okay, so see it, speak it, build it. That's all from my end. I will see you in the next one. Bye bye. Take care. Ciao.